well there for Carl Edwards. He's able to clear Logano. Here comes Stenhouse.
Ricky taking a peek inside underneath Logano. On board with Ricky. When he's not satisfied to stay put, he's going for the spot. It's Clint Boyer in the 33 right behind him. When the last thing he needs to do is get swept up in something right now.
Yeah, that's what I'd be telling him if I was Mike Kelly as crew chief. Hey, man, let's chill out. Finish this thing off here because we got a big lead if we don't fall out of this race.
As it stands right now, it's 42 points. Dave, what are you hearing?
Before they went green, Marty, the same phrase came out twice to Ricky Stenhouse. Smart and smooth. Remember, he told us before the race started that he can't stop his aggressive nature. He's got to go for it as he keeps his position there in Boyer, but smart and smooth and try to drum it into his head.
Yeah, I know, Marty, you keep saying he's got a 42-point lead, but they don't give out points until the checker flag. And that's right. What I would be reminded. Look at this. Wow, hard racing going on. Allgaier took Boyer up. High down in the middle of 1 and 2.
Stremme coming underneath the 33.
What a nice run for David Stremme here in that 70 car. Got that car up inside the top 10. Boyer might give him a little nudge right here to get that spot back.
That's the battle for 9th between those two. And there's Michael Annett. He'd like to get into that mix as well. And Ron Hornaday has worked himself into the 12th position. There you see him in the 32. The 87 of Joe Nemechek shown in 13th. They're side by side. And then Blake Cook, Rookie of the Year contender, running in 14th.
Yeah, nice run for Blake Cook here today. Up inside the top 15. See, Carl Edwards, if he could get clear of Brad Keselowski, he might be able to make a run at Sam Hornish. But I'm impressed with Sam Hornish. Sam's done a great job, and he looks like he's got a real good shot of winning this thing.
He sure does, and I think that Brad Keselowski is going to help him out as much as he can. Hold Carl Edwards back there if Brad can't get to him. Help his buddy out there, his teammate, see if he can get that first win.
I don't think Brad can get to him. I mean, Sam's car, he was pulling away the last time when the caution came out, and he's doing it again.
Yeah, he just ran the fastest lap that's been running this race. Sam Hornish did last lap.
27.2 seconds. As he continues to knock the laps down, Jamie Little, what are you hearing?
Well, Marty, anybody who's watched Sam Hornish Jr. race, whether it's an IndyCar or a stock car, knows he likes the high side. On those last 2 restarts, he wanted the outside. You see Roger Penske, his boss on the left, he said, Sam, I haven't seen passing on the outside. I say you go to the inside. So Sam has done that 3 times now, and it has panned out. Remember, this is just his 32nd start in the NASCAR Nationwide Series. He's been a part-time driver. This could be his first win. Marty?
And as, of course, as everybody knows, we've had those reports that he's going to be in the series full-time next year. The deal is not officially sealed, but boy, I'll tell you what, a win could help go a long way on that. Let's get an update on the man running in 2nd place. How about it, Dave?
Pretty happy with this race car, and perspective is everything in racing. Listen to Brad talk about today's event.
I don't know, man. A lot of people said different things about this race. So far, I think it's been pretty good. I might be a little biased, but lots of racing for sure. Lots of... I mean, the grooves are there, so that's good.
A very positive guy, and a guy, by the way, who passed way on the outside of this racetrack. As you guys mentioned, that'll be a good note for him in tomorrow's Cup race.
Yeah, he's been making his own groove today.
10 laps to go, separating Sam Hornish and Brad Keselowski from not only Sam's first win, but a 1-2 finish for Team Penske.
Yeah, the Penske cars have separated themselves now from Carl Edwards.
Yeah, and I know Sam Hornish has won the Indianapolis 500, but this will be big in his book to put this on his resume.
Stenhouse and Trevor Bayne, of course, picked up their first nationwide wins this year. And, of course, Ricky came back to sweep Iowa. Trevor picked his up last time out of Texas. This would be the 3rd first-time winner in the series.
Yeah, what makes this impressive for Sam is that he doesn't run this series on a regular basis, or hasn't run it this year on a regular basis, and he has really done a good job today.
Boy, he's laying down really good laps here. Just impressed with what he's doing with his race car. He just keeps being the fastest car out here right now. That's what you have to do. I know he's in the lead, but it's so easy to sometimes, when you haven't won, look in your mirror, get distracted a little bit by everything going on around you, staying totally focused here.
The lead is 0.7 of a second over teammate Brad Keselowski. Carl Edwards 3rd, Joey Logano 4th. What that means for the Owners' Championship, that team championship that we've talked a lot about, Right now, the way it stands, that would be 1 point going into the final race at Homestead next week. And there is Trevor Bayne running, or I should say Ricky Stenhouse Jr. running in the 5th spot and doing a very nice job now of just saying, okay, this is about what I can do, and let's take it and run.
Well, he's got a nice cushion. Yeah, and he can also help this Owners' Championship. He can pass the 18. That'd be another point for the 60 team. Basically making a tie.
Well, Ford clinched the Manufacturers' Championship in the series last time out at Texas. Trevor got his first win. That was 2 of their goals. The championship for Ricky is another one. And the Owners' Championship is the 4th.
I'm sure Mike Kelly's sitting down there thinking, let the 60 worry about that next week. Just what he can do.
Yeah.
You just hang right there. He's got a nice little cushion between 5th and 6th. Nobody behind, close to Ricky Stenhouse there, so he's kind of ease around here.
All right, so now with 5 laps remaining, the lead is still 0.7 of a second. We're looking at the battle with Joey Logano there for a moment. There's the captain, Roger Penske. Has to be extremely happy having both his cars in the top 2 spots. And you got to believe Roger's got a little bit of pride also from the fact he has hung with Sam Hornish Jr. ever since bringing him over from the IndyCar Series, now with 4 laps remaining.
Beautiful, man. 37 to hit 35.
You heard on the radio. That glimpse you saw there was Ryan Truex and Clint Boyer. That's 7th and 8th on the racetrack. But all eyes right now are focused on the number 12 of Sam Hornish Jr. A winner here at Phoenix in the IndyCar Series, and now just 3 laps away from being a winner in the NASCAR Nationwide Series.
Well, we've said it a number of times. It's a big race. It's going to be great for his career right here, but if he can get something put together solidly for next year, another championship contender right here for next year.
And Jeff Walker is crew chief. He's a great, capable crew chief too, and they've worked so well together. You can see they've had fast cars more than once this year.
There's Ricky Stenhouse Jr. still running in that 5th spot. Right now, it would be a 41-point margin. The magic number coming out of here is 48. 2 laps remaining here at Phoenix International. And there is Sam Hornish Jr.
Perhaps kind of sneaked up just a little bit.
I don't think he'll up by the lap car there, just a little bit, but he's not going to get to him. Just one more solid lap here.
Here we go. White flag is out. Just 1 mile remaining here on this new configuration for Sam Hornish Jr. to pick up his first win in the NASCAR Nationwide Series. Roger Penske on the left, looking on. Through the dogleg for the final time and into 3.
It's just been so solid. They took those 2 tires, and on the restart, he was able to jump out there, get the lead, and wasn't going to be denied of this victory.
Here he comes out of turn number 4, his first Nationwide Series win and a 1-2 finish for Team Penske. Sam Hornish, your winner. Brad Keselowski, 2nd. Carl Edwards and Joey Logano with Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in 5th place. So Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s lead going into the final race will be 41 points. He cannot clinch it until next week. Now, the Cobalt Tools 500 at Phoenix is going to be tomorrow at 2 o'clock Eastern on ESPN. Coming up next here will be ESPN College Football Primetime presented by Miller Lite, Tennessee versus number 8 Arkansas. Now, we are going to be coming back to you on ESPN News with all of our interviews and post-race reaction. So stay with us. We'll talk to Sam Hornish Jr. and we'll see you over on ESPN News when we turn the corner.
From Razorback Stadium in Fayetteville, Arkansas, welcome to the SEC on ESPN. College football primetime presented by Miller Lite, featuring Tennessee against Arkansas. So the song.
All right, 37-10, Southern California as